Hello everyone, myself Professor Kunalsinh here. Today I will explain you a very important topic of organizational behavior called as a managers versus leaders. This topic is very generally discussed a lot in organizational behavior, and today I will give the essence of this difference between these managers and leaders. And first of all, just let me tell you that what is the basic difference between managers and leaders. That managers are the persons who usually follows the direction given by their higher authority, and leaders are the persons who ask their team to do that work in that direction or not, and how to do it, how to perform it. So that is the basic difference. So now let me show you the table which is categorized in different manner, which will explain you that what is the basic difference between manager and leaders. Let's see. So here I have listed down those properties which were required for the leader and manager, and this is the column for the leader and the manager. So let's start first with the basic comparison. What base we are considering, that meaning. The definition of leader says the leader is a person who influences his subordinates to achieve a specified goal. Okay, so he influences, right? He tells their team members that let's do it, let's finish it together, let's win this championship, like that kind of examples I'm just giving you right now. That is the role of leader, to influence. Where the manager is a person who manages the organization, who plans direction and coordinates. So means that he plans, he finishes the target, he finalizes the target, he tells the team that you just finish this much target, and coordinates means that he keeps consistently asking to the team that what's the performance of our team. So that is the difference between leader and manager. In the case of approach, leader sets the direction, means he tells the team that we have to go in this way, we have to achieve this. Okay, so that is the direction. Okay, and he plans the detail. So he tells that let's say that he has to finish 500 jobs per day, 500 printing per day. Okay, so he tells each and every person that you have to finish 100, you have to finish 100, 100, 100 and 100, like that. So it distributes the work and plan, so every power is in his hand. Okay, now attribute means that is kind of a vision of leader and manager. So which kind of vision and which kind of decision he has to take is that foresight. Okay, so foresight means that to see the future. So the leader has consistently rights to keep thinking about that team. He keeps thinking about that team, that how it will perform in future. Where manager, it's mind based means that he sees that what is the performance of his team or his under working employees, and then he decides that I can give more work to it or not. That is the attribute. Now subordinates. So subordinates means that below the leader, the person, group of the person who works is known as follower, and below the manager, the group of the person works is known as an employee. Style, it is transformation and it is transactional. So what is the transformational means that leader always keeps asking that team that should we do some change for your comfort, for team's comfort. That is called as transformational. It is bi-directional. And in transactional, that means that manager gives some task, and as in return employees receives, as in return, I'm repeating, as in return employees receive some kind of monetary value. It might be a salary also, it might be increment also, or it might be the posting to the higher level. Okay, decision. So how leader takes decision? He felicitates the decision. So it means that he asks his team that what decision should be taken, or I am going to take this decision, is it okay? Where manager, he takes his decision, means everything is in his hand. Aim. So aim will be growth and development. Leader thinks that let my team to grow and let my team to develop. And where manager thinks that attendant of the result required. So manager keeps always thinking that whatever task I have given to this employee has finished within time limit or not. So he is result oriented. Both reaches to their aim at equal time. Don't think that he is good or he is bad. Both are required, but their approaches are different. Simply, he is targeting to results and he is thinking of growth. Okay, focus is people, so he keeps thinking about their team members, how they are performing and what it should be. Wherein here he thinks about process and procedure, that how he can accommodate lesser number of people to finish the more number of tasks. That is the process and procedure. Change, leader promotes the change, where manager reacts to the change. Promotes the change means that he always keeps thinking that by doing this change, will my team perform better? Or by degrading this change, will my team perform better or not? So he keeps asking to their followers also, and he is taking care of their people for this change. Where manager, he reacts to change, means if higher authority above the manager decides that let's increase the salary, so he will directly inform to his team that this time we will increasing your salary. Or above higher authority thinks about that we will decrease the salary due to this reason, then manager blindly follows that order and tells to the team that this time you will not get as much as salary you were getting in early phase. Conflict, uses conflict as an assist, where avoids the conflict. So the leader knows his team that who is best in the chemistry, because in the team there will be many people who will be having a same kind of thinking, same kind of terminology to work. So he knows that whom to where to give that work. Okay, whom to where he has to be assisted. So this is the assisting of the conflict. He takes a conflict as a weapon and uses against his team. Where manager avoids the conflict, means he don't care about the conflict. He cares about only results. Whatever happening in the team, he don't worry about. He has to think about results only. And he will try to avoid the conflict, that will say that don't do any kind of panic in the team. He tries to make the friendship also. Okay. Strives. So strives means what they want. They works for effective and they works for efficiency. Effectiveness means that if team is giving their 100%, but output will be a 60%. So he thinks about that next time let's give effectiveness of the 70%. And here if the team is giving their 100% and getting output of 60%, then he will push his team to work to 100% next time by threatening or by any way. Okay. So that is the basic difference between leader. But keep it in mind, both are required in industry or in what. Leader is also required and manager is also required here. Okay. So that's all for today's session. In next topic, I will bring something new. Till that, goodbye.